Alright, we're back. Gotta resize the screen a little bit. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. My settings get off. Da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, we're back with a 4-player game. Trading post can be quite nice here. Courtyard, big money. Sea Hag is an important thing, though. I think I need to get one Sea Hag here. King's Court, well, I'm not sure what you're King's Courting here. So it's looking very likely that we end up all going Sea Hag and Silver here. Yes, all of us did. Now, I've spiked 5, so I'm going to go ahead and get a trading post. I think that could be quite useful. Fairly soon, I will want to, and this is good that it discarded an estate, but fairly soon, I am going to want to get a courtyard. I don't really see King's Court ever being worth it because I don't see the action density getting high enough, and there's nothing great, no super great effects you get from King's Courting something. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a trading post. My Sea Hag has missed the shuffle, but fortunately didn't get hit there, so that's a little bit of a blessing. But being this behind in the Sea Hag race is going to be quite annoying. Furthermore, I have these 2 curses here, both in this hand, which means I'm not going to get a trading post to trash any of them this shuffle. Although, you know, potentially I'll get hagged again this shuffle, and then I will be able to trading post a curse, possibly. Most likely not, though. So already I think I'm quite a bit behind. But we'll see what happens. Really hope this person is just taking a long time to decide. And they are. Okay. Not the greatest Sea Hag ever. Okay, 6 here though. I will be able to pick up a gold. That's nice. Ironworks to getting a lot of silvers isn't such a terrible idea. My trading post gets hit. That's very nice. That was sarcasm, by the way. I am on my 3 here. I do want to pick up a courtyard. I think it's already good for that. I only have 2 actions. The courtyard has some mitigation of terminal collision, so I do think I want to get that. Now, nobody else has gone for a second Sea Hag. Potentially a thief might be in the works at some point. You know, we're very well trained to just ignore that card playing 2-player, but I'm not playing 2-player, so again I get this Sea Hag hand at the top of my deck, so that's quite annoying. Now I'm just going to end up probably with a couple more curses than everyone else. 6 should be a gold. It is. It's a little better than my first Sea Hag there for me. Here I'll be able to get a second gold. He got a King's Court. I'm not so sure about that. Gonna get Courtyard flipped by that Sea Hag. There's a Pearl Diver. I don't know. I'm not so big on the Pearl Divers. And now I have 4 in a decision. Do I want to get the Ironworks? Do I want to get the Thief? Do I want to get the Silver? I think Ironworks yet at this point. Gives me a little bit of flexibility and control. Thief is probably my next strongest consideration. You know what? Thief is probably going to be better. And I get Sea Hagged there. So the trading post is going to miss another reshuffle. Given how bad our decks are, I'm actually going to go ahead and start getting duchies. Go figure. Now I will get an ironworks. I do have a slight lead from my duchy. Could potentially look for a 3-pile ending at some point. My Sea Hag gets lost there, so I'm going to be quite behind on curses at the end of this game. That's a bit unfortunate. More than a bit unfortunate, really. Gonna pick up another silver here. Courtyard is another consideration. But just gonna stick with the silver for the moment. Yup. So I'm gonna play the courtyard and probably end up putting the thief back on top. 3-pile ending possible. Just loading up on duchies is probably a quite efficient way of getting points as opposed to trying to really wait out for all the provinces. So okay, the thief goes back. 1 more gold for sure. At this point, still nice. Courtyard here, I think. Ooh, you know what? Maybe a second thief. Nah, the game's probably not going to be... Well, the game's going to be quite long with all the curses we have flying around. It is a long time, though, for it to make much difference. So TW012 is clearly the guy to beat. No, I don't want the copper. Do want the silver. Let's get another courtyard. There's a province. Silver. Nothing. Dreadful. The trading post is not doing much for me, which is a bit vexing. Continues to pile up the silvers. Not really so worried about him, even though he does have the lead at the moment. Okay, so my ironworks I'm going to need to grab an action with. Ooh, or I could get rid of it. But I don't think the 7's going to help me so much. I'd rather get like a courtyard. Okay. Okay, what you gonna buy on your 5? A thief. I think it's a bit late for that. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my duchy plan. I'm getting 4 a lot, which is rather annoying. This game is taking forever. King's Court I just don't really like. I will take that silver. And that was good for that person. More silver. Guess the game might still be long enough. I've got to figure out whether I want gold or really plug the duchies. How many cards do I have left in my draw deck? That's 3 more hands. Yeah, the gold's probably worth it still. Courtyard just starting to run a little bit low. And with him playing the thief, that actually helped both of us quite a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up a gold for sure now. But there's a province for this person, spiking them into the lead. They took a trading post instead, and that has to be a huge mistake at this point in the game. So for another King's Court, Courtyard goes back, pick up a silver, and this shuffle I will green. This coming shuffle. Still so many curses in my deck, but and he's complaining about his trading post not coming up with his curses, which I'm sort of laughing at. That's just, well, you don't get 2 trading posts, man. Although they're running low too. Shoot. Pile out the trading posts. So that's another 7 and a Torturer. Torturer seems so weird. I guess the Ironworks is going to be a little bit nicer than something else here. He continues to get gold. I'm going to go ahead and try to run this pile out sneakily. And then go after some. And there's another province. Go after some. And there's a province. Go after some duchies. So you still have the lead here, despite not having any provinces, and despite having such the bad luck with all those curses. There's 5. What's he going to get? A Torturer. Keep getting those Torturers, people. I am fine with that. Here I'm able to hit my first province. Very likely to get another province this turn. And I'll be in very good shape to win. Definitely going all green at this point, except for probably some courtyards to try to pile out. Trading posts if I can pile that out, and that ends the game, which I actually quite doubt. 8 curses have been trashed, 2 estates, a couple of courtyards, 11 coppers, a sea hag. Anyway, good stuff. There's a pearl diver. Okay, I get to stick a gold back for myself, and province 3 turns in a row, which is looking very good for my chances of winning this game. As we approach I realize that this is going way too long. I'll gain a curse at hand, of course. Basically, Torture is just Smithy at this point, but Courtyard's a better Smithy than Smithy for big money, so, oh, you get a king something, and it's going to be a Courtyard, which probably means a province for you. With something nice on top. Probably. Oh, silvers are going to run out. Shoot. That's sweet. Can't curse. Gain a curse. I don't think I've ever seen silvers run out except in trader games before. See something new every day. That's a lot of money. I need to get the victory points. I probably should have played the Sea Hag. Oh well. And estates are starting to go lower. You know, with the trading posts still going on, perhaps ironworks and silvers, those could still quite well run out. So here, he's actually hitting King's Courts. They're hitting their King's Courts with stuff to draw. Well, I'm still not too concerned, though. Because that only got a duchy. I can get a duchy there. And I can ironworks a silver to keep running that pile out and pick up a duchy here. Which would be nice. Most certainly cannot get last in this game. It's quite unlikely to... Okay, hold on a moment. I've got to tell these people off for complaining about their luck when it's their strategy that is default. Drives me nuts if you're ever playing with me, FYI. Okay. Here I'm going to trading post 2 curses, get a silver, and then buy either a courtyard or an estate. Oh, he got rid of the courtyard for me. Great. So there, we're down to 2 silvers. Those could well run out. Gotta watch out for that. And they just ended it with consecutive province buys. So I had the fewest provinces, but I had 6 duchies. So anyway, there you go. Comments or questions on the YouTube. Thanks very much.